Our first question is from Rock Cabaco.
Brandon, I know there's still a few days with this, but when John Means returns and you have to make that corresponding roster move, are you still comfortable having one fewer reliever and the advantages of an expanded bench, or is that kind of a day-by-day decision?
Definitely a day-by-day decision. Off days play into that, where we are. Our bullpen's good one day and it's beat up the next. So I think we'll cross that bridge when we get there if we think we can keep the extra position player or not. Fortunately, we do have an off day after the Tampa series, then another off day soon after that. So that'll be a part of the decision making. But yeah, it's always nice to have an extra player on the bench. It's a big deal, and to be able to run for a guy, be able to defend, to be able to pinch hit, those type of things, try to win a game, stay in a game. It's nice to have that luxury. So we'll see.
Brock, you may ask your follow-up.
I was just curious too how Franco's doing in his recovery.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's right now he's playing catch. He's been taking ground balls, taking BP with us. I think we're gonna have him play in a couple games somewhere, and then hopefully he'll be ready soon.
Todd Karpovich.
Hey Brandon, how's it going? What do you expect to see from Matt Harvey in the second half of the season?
Well, it's been Matt Harvey hardly threw last year, didn't pitch much. And, he's dealt with some nagging things. This first half, fatigue has been a factor a little bit. We pushed him back to give him some extra days here following the break. So we'll see. I mean, I just want him to keep us in the game. And if he can get to the middle part of the game, that's great. I'm not expecting him to be, try to get 6-7 innings every start, just because it's a little unrealistic from him physically right now. But if he can keep us in the game for 4 or 5, and that would be nice.
Steve Lusky.
Brandon, in the second half, as you try to get more innings from starters, are there going to be nights? Obviously there's some nights performance, you just got to get the guy out of there, for whatever reason. Are there nights when that is a difficult question where you might say, I would get him out normally, but we need more innings. I got to push it tonight.
That's happened a lot, or happened a lot already. Yeah, there's been a lot of times this year where, send somebody out for the 5th and it doesn't happen. Things don't go well. And, if our bullpen was in a little bit different shape, if we had a little bit more bulk guys in our pen, if maybe the starter, the day and 2 days before had gone 6 or 7 innings, things might have changed. But when your starters go, we're going 4 innings most nights, you're running out of innings out of your bullpen. And I honestly am very conscious of trying to keep them as fresh as possible too. And it's just not the starters, it's the relievers that are piling up innings also. And so I feel like I'm rotating that as best as I possibly can. And we're getting through, we're getting by. But hopefully our starters can, go 4 or 5 innings for us. And Lope almost did it last night. Almost got through almost broke the barrier. Not quite, but we did a nice job out of the pen after.
John Mioli.
Brandon, you mentioned after Matt's last start and just now about, just how few innings he threw last year. I mean, this season for so many people is about, building up slowly and trying to mine that. Does his veteran status and just his own, I guess, experience level change how you approach that? Or how has that been managed this year in your guys' mind?
Yeah, I mean, I like all the starters. I mean, I communicate with him after the 3rd, 4th inning usually and see how he's feeling, if pitch counts at a certain spot. As I've gotten to know Matt over the course of this year, I understand he's extremely competitive, doesn't want to come out of the game, feels like it's his game, old school mindset, which is beautiful, of it really wanting him to win or lose a game because it's his start. But at the same time, I got to think about other things and make the decision what's right for him and what's right for the club. And so yeah, I think it changes a little bit when it's a veteran. I think you have more, you communicate a little differently because they have past experience.
All right, that's all of our questions. Thank you for joining us, Brandon, and we'll see everyone after the game.
Okay, thank you.